What's up guys, this is SILKY, and in this FIFA 23 Pro Clubs video, we'll be taking a look at this Johan Cruyff build that I made. I really like making Pro Clubs builds based on retired players, icons, legends of the game, and Cruyff is no exception. I just posted a Jairzinho build recently, so if you haven't checked that one out, you should. It's a very solid attacker build, and it's going to be the same with this Cruyff build. Very good on the ball, it's got good passing stats so you can play make. And you can use this build in a lot of different positions. You can use it as a secondary striker, a center forward, a winger, a cam. It can play in a lot of the attacker positions. And I just really like how smooth it is on the ball when it comes to dribbling. Let's take a look at some of the clips I got with this build.
Nice. How the heck did Iron figure that out? By accident. How'd you let go of your left stick? Or maybe you just pointed at the same. Ooh. This is bad connection for us. I know it. It's probably one of the worst connects all day long. For Bell?
Give me that.
Ooh. There you go. Everyone's welcome.
Don't. Dang, that was nasty.
You did. I thought.
The game realized it was a high IQ play like that.
What was that? Holy crap. Oh.
Give me that! When I was creating this Johan Cruyff build, I mostly looked at his lowest rated card that he has on Ultimate Team, which is 89 rated, and this build in Pro Clubs is also 89 rated. And looking at the position height and weight, you're going to be listed as a left wing or a right wing for this build. Doesn't matter which side you choose, but this position will just match his attributes the best. The height I went for is 5'11". He's listed at 5'11" in game. And this build will be explosive if you're on the new gen version of FIFA. And the weight, 149. It says he has a lean body type, and 149 will give us a lean body type. You can go all the way down to 121 if you want to go even lighter, and it won't change the attributes. But as soon as you go under 121, the attributes will change a bit. So anywhere in between 121 and 149 for the weight. He is right-footed, even though he does have a 5-star weak foot, which we'll get to later on. Let's take a look at the perks. If you have seen some of my other build videos, you'll notice that I'm a big fan of active first touch and skill dribbler on a lot of my builds, especially for builds where you can play on the wing or as a cam and you want good dribbling ability. Both of these perks will make this build feel a lot more responsive and better on the ball. Active first touch to increase your acceleration and sprint speed and ball control. And then skill dribbler will increase your dribbling attributes while also giving you the permanent flare trait. And Cruyff has the flare trait on all of his cards. The third perk is distance shooter. And the reason I went for distance shooter is because Cruyff has pretty good long shots on his card, but also the long shots on this build are only 77 on the skill tree. So distance shooter will make up for that by increasing the long shots by a lot and then even increasing the power of those distance shots. And then it'll grant you the finesse shot and outside foot shot traits when taking outside the box shots. And Cruyff also has the outside foot shot trait on his cards. And then it'll even give you the 5-star weak foot ability on those shots. But that doesn't matter because this build already has a 5-star weak foot. If you feel like subbing any of these perks out, I would suggest maybe going for a passing perk, especially if you're going to be playing as cam. The passing stats are already solid, but precision pass or threaded pass would make them even better. Let's go on over to the skill tree. Cruyff has low physical attributes, so there's not a lot of skill points here. I went for some strength upgrades. It says he has 66 strength on his 89 rated card, so we'll have 67. And then don't forget to get this reactions upgrades. And there's also another reactions upgrade on the right. We'll have 92 reactions on the build. And then it says he has 64 jumping, so we'll have more jumping at 73. But on the right side, you'll see that I just went for some stamina upgrades. 89 stamina, it's better than what he has, but it is Pro Clubs. You want at least some good stamina, and 89's not too bad. Let me make sure I get those reactions. So the physical attributes are honestly pretty similar to Cruyff's cards, but most of them are better. Let's go to dribbling, where the dribbling stats are very similar. We have 94 agility. His card has 95 agility and then 78 balance. So we have one less agility, but we do have better balance. I decided to get the balance over 80. And then if you look at some of his other cards, I think he has around this balance anyways. So 82 balance. And then of course I went for the 5-star skills. All of his cards have 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Got the Maestro archetype, If you don't want to use 5-star skills, you can take this one off and use those 5 skill points somewhere else, like maybe passing or shooting would be a good option. And remember, with skill dribbler and active first touch on this build, the ball control and dribbling attributes will be higher than what you see. They'll probably both be maxed out or very high in the 90s. For passing, I needed to put a lot of skill points here. We have 90 vision, 86 crossing, 84 long pass, 89 short pass, and 90 curve. And these attributes are very similar to his 91 rated card. Most of them, if not all of them, are better than his 89 rated card. But looking at the 91 rated stats, he has 91 vision, 85 crossing, 84 long pass, 90 short pass, and 91 curve. So pretty much one off on all those attributes, except the long pass is the exact same. So you really don't need any passing perks on this build because these stats are already solid. But if you want precision pass, threaded pass, light passes, even assist streak, or maybe even pinpoint cross if you're going to be playing on the wing, would all be great options if you want to improve the passing even more and maybe get some more assists. I have never seen a Cruyff card without 5-star skills and a 5-star weak foot, so I made sure to get that on this build. Went all the way down to the sniper archetype. We have 87 shot power, and that's the highest we can get as a skinny winger, unfortunately. But looking at his shooting attributes, that actually is his lowest attribute on pretty much all of his cards, so it's not too big of a deal. And then on the right, you'll see I went for all the finishing upgrades at 92. Got the weak foot and then the finisher archetype. And then in the top towards the middle, you'll see that I went for some volleys upgrades. And along with the volley upgrades, we actually had to get some heading too. So we'll get the heading to 75. And then we'll get 6 upgrades for volleys to have 88 volleys. And that's one of his better shooting attributes I noticed on his cards. And you'll see that we have 77 long shots, which isn't that great, but that's why I went for distance shooter as a perk on this build to increase the long shots a lot more, and then it'll also increase the shot power from outside the box shots. The last category on this build is pace, and we match his 89 rated card's pace exactly at 94 acceleration and 90 sprint speed, and with the active first touch perk kicking in, the acceleration and sprint speed will be higher at times. And remember, like I said earlier in the video, this build has the explosive accelerate run style if you're playing on the new gen version of FIFA. And if you're on the old gen version of FIFA, you don't have to worry about any of the run styles. This build will still be very good and quick in game. So that's going to do it for this highly requested Johan Cruyff build in FIFA 23 Pro Clubs. Let me know in the comments if you give this build a try and how you liked it. Hit that like button on this video for me, and make sure to hit that subscribe button on my channel if you haven't already done so. As always, y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and peace out.